I've worked for many, many years in the mining industry and earned big dollars in the mining industry kind of thing, and was never happy. It was a job that I did, but I did because that was kind of what was expected of me. I grew up in a family of people who always created, so my mum always made all of our clothes. So I've got three siblings, and yeah, she made all of our clothes growing up. I had a grandmother who knitted prolifically, and I had another grandmother who painted and created all the time kind of thing. So even though I sort of graduated from university and took a career path, it was something that never really fulfilled me. After we started having children, we moved down to Margret River and just fell in love with living here. There was then the previous owner of the store had advertised for someone to work for her, and I applied for the job and got offered the job straight away. She had it for a year and just never had the ability with her life the way it was to put the energy into having this space and having the shop. And when she said she was going to sell it, I jumped at the chance because it just was an opportunity, and I could see that it filled a real niche for Margret River. Just not in terms of the products that were here, but in terms of having a space where people could come and meet and create together. And be in an environment that's not non-threatening, that's not pushing products to sell kind of thing. So for me, that was the real starting point. Like, I sort of took this store. It was just a tiny little space here, so the walls went straight across over there. So it was a tiny space without the space to have couches or tables and all that kind of thing. And when I took the store on, I opened it up, and the first thing that I wanted was to have a space where women, mostly women, could come in and just be in an environment where they could connect and create at the same time. So that was the big driving force for me, was to be able to have a community. So we do a lot of knitting and crocheting and sewing, but within the sort of 4 or 5 years that I've had the store, I've had hundreds of women come through and sit on the couch and just have that community of people who support each other, who laugh, who cry, who just come together in an area that is comfortable. It's one of those questions. I never anticipated the friendships that I would make through the store. I've made some lifelong friends, and I've shared their stories, and they've shared their stories with me, and it has just been a journey that has fulfilled me and fulfilled my ability. And to now have my own daughters come through and see the space that we have and see the friendships that I've made, for me it's just a lovely role model, a role model that was given to me through my grandparents and my mother, that I've been able to now extend that through to them, and for them to see that, you know, even though I don't make a lot of money through the store, what I do and the people that I help and the friendships that are created here and that I've made myself is of greater value than any kind of monetary return for it. So yeah, it's been amazing. I love coming to work. It's never a job to me. It's just something that I get to do, and I get to call it work. So it's fun.